Now, Kensington Palace still refusing to release the original portrait taken of the Princess of Wales and her kids after she, yesterday, announced that she'd edited the family image of her family before release. And lots of people still saying, including Piers Morgan and a certain Ms Nicola Thorp, we need to see the original picture because only then will we know if it's a con. I'm like, why?
Well, it was the first official picture release of the princess since she underwent planned abdominal surgery back in January.
Royal commentator and legend, give me some semblance of balance. Jennie Bond, a very good morning to you. Jen, what's going on? Can we just leave this be?
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. I think it's verging onto bullying someone who is trying to recover from a very serious operation. And hell, what does it matter? What harm has been done? Who doesn't manipulate, if you want to say, but edit their pictures if they can? Unfortunately, Catherine wasn't terribly good at it, and perhaps therein lies her mistake. And I suppose it maybe was a mistake to try to edit a picture that was going to be so publicly wanted around the world and so significant. But she's fessed up. Yeah, I did it rather badly. And let's, like the Sun newspaper is saying this morning, let's lay off her. I think it's verging on bullying now.
Well, Jennie, isn't there a legitimate criticism to be had? Not of Kate, I'm totally with you on that. She's a lady who's had an operation, she should be left alone. However, now Kensington Palace have entered into this debate because they put forward this photograph that has been heavily edited. Now, we were told this was a photo that was taken last week. I think a lot of people out there will now believe and speculate, perhaps conspiratorially, that there are further lies to this, that perhaps this photo wasn't taken last week, and they want to see that original image in order to prove that they weren't lying again. And at the end of the day, because there has been this white lie, as it were, about the editing of this photograph, the trust isn't as it was between the public, the press and Kensington Palace.
Well, there you go. You've said people out there speculate, conspiracy, all these rabbit holes that social media lead us down. We cannot, on a serious news programme, let the agenda be led by the Twitter sphere and by TikTok land. I mean, it is full of the most absurd and obscene.
But Jennie, to be fair to them, they were right when they were talking about the fact that this image had been edited. Kensington Palace didn't say anything overnight on Sunday evening to Monday morning. Those people called conspiracy theorists, and I am with you to a certain degree on that, but they were proven right by the palace at the end of the day by asking these questions.
Well, let's have Kim Kardashian give us all her unedited pictures. Yeah. Let's look back on history. Should we go back to not just royals, but Abraham Lincoln in the 1860s? His pictures were edited to make him look leaner, to make his neck look wider. At one point, his head was put on a politician's body, not his own body. Let us go back to Prince Edward's wedding, Edward and Sophie. The official photographer there admitted afterwards that William had been looking a little bit glum, so he'd taken an earlier picture of William where he was smiling and popped it on the head from the wedding photo.
But Jennie, the situation is it's very different here. I know you said about Kim Kardashian. We don't pay the tax. Very different? The taxpayer doesn't pay for Kim Kardashian. It is different because
so then you lead me to think that everybody who's kicking up a fuss is an anti-royalist, Nick.
No, they're not anti-royalists as well. I genuinely think that this comes from a place of people caring about Kate and wanting to know that she is okay. But this photograph was published specifically for the reason that to kind of quell the speculation and to say, actually, she is well. So it doesn't look good when the photo that is released has been heavily edited.
I think, Jen, it looks stupid, right? This is what I think. I think that the monarchy slimmed down, you know, the mistake in my mind, the optics are so appalling, Nick's right on that, are that apparently the monarchy, William, Kate, whoever, KPs, the comms, have decided to bow to pressure. They said, she's out till after Easter. Fine, accept that. That's the deal. The woman's ill. They've bowed to pressure. They've cocked up. She's gone, yes, I fessed up, I did it. But now they're all running around going, oh, was it her photo? Did she take it? Was she in the car? Led by Piers, that's his opinion. He's entitled to it. My thing is, hold on a second, so she's messed up, but why I get the trust thing, but, and I mean, there's a point. Ex-royal correspondent, does this affect the trust between the media and KP? Thoughts on that quickly?
I don't think it does. I don't think we should allow it to. As I say, historically, this sort of thing has always happened, not just with royals. If we're going to have no trust between the press and the public and the royal family because of this, then we have to mistrust absolutely every photograph we see in every newspaper.
But Jenny, if they had actually sent an official royal photographer to take this image, then there would be that trust. There would be somebody outside the royal family who said, yeah, I was there, I took the photo, it existed. Now, are we going to distrust what comes directly from William and Catherine?
I'm not going to.
Why?
Because I'm not. I think she's made a mistake. She's photoshopped a photo.
And you believe that that's what's happened?
I do. Because she's told me.
So do I. So do I.
Listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I just think there are, you know, like many amateur photographers, she said, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion. The family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone's celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. Well, I hope you all had a very happy Tuesday. We're out of here. Jennie Bond, thank you very much indeed. More books than a library that woman's got. Have a look.
That's absolutely incredible.
We love you, Jen.
I'd love to come and visit.